What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I got good news, everyone. Resident Evil 2 Remake does indeed support older generation graphics cards. In today's video, we're going to be testing out one of the first Nvidia's DirectX 11 graphics cards, which is GTS 450, 1GB DDR5 memory. So let's see if this graphics card could play this game on 1080p. Just to begin with the test here, the platform that I'm going to be using is an Intel i5-8400, which is a 6-core processor up to 4.0 gigahertz in turbo and 8 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. So, some of the recommendations when you're running some of these older graphics cards, I was able to overclock this graphics card just slightly, 50 megahertz on the core and 100 megahertz on the memory clock, which gave a few extra FPS. And also, I do recommend turning up the fan speed in the MSI Afterburner to 65%. As you could see, the temperatures are pretty cool for an older graphics card. So with the little bit of work, you are able to play this game in 1080p on the lowest settings, and it's not bad at all. It's quite enjoyable for a 9-year-old graphics card. So let's see how it does. Let's begin. Now, for some of you guys not familiar with this graphics card, I believe this was the first generation of DirectX 11, dating back all the way to 2010. And you can find this graphics card now on eBay probably for around 20 bucks, or your local Craigslist. If it's in good condition, it's still, it's still usable. Now, I'm sure you're aware that a lot of the new games, even from last year and now, they simply don't support any of the older Nvidia graphics cards, as they have stopped support for almost a year. It was back in March of 2018, but this game supports all of them, all the way back to the first DirectX 11 graphics cards, which is very good. So they certainly made this game very enjoyable for anybody, even for an older graphics card. So as you could see, when we're in a smaller confined spaces, we're around 30 to 40 FPS, which is quite good. Let me just show you the settings here we're going to do. Yep, there we are on 1080p. Yeah, we're going to have to stay on interlace. Once we hit normal, it's going to drop quite a bit. It still looks like it's playable on normal, but we're going to stay with interlace and add some extra settings as we go. And yeah, you see it, all there is just less than a gig of VRAM. That's what it does. It always takes a little bit off, but it is a 1 gigabyte graphics card. And you could see, being on the very lowest possible settings, we're already going over a gig of VRAM. We're already in the red, but that's not a problem because the game is still playable. So let's take a look and see how we do. As you guys can see that it's quite enjoyable, the gameplay, there's no issues. Now we're going to go ahead and just try to increase some of the settings to make the graphics smoother. And as you can see, the temperatures are pretty good for this old graphics card. I mean, I didn't even change the thermal paste or nothing. Look at these temperatures. It's incredible. So we'll turn up a couple of settings to smooth it out a little bit. I want to stay closer to 30. Let's just see how this looks. Let's see. Nope, that drops down quite a bit. What about this one? Let's just stay like that. Yep, there it is. It's smooth. I do want to stay around 30. That way we could still enjoy the gameplay. Ooh.
What in the?
Oh man, it's coming out already? Oh boy. What do we got here? Anything good here? Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. As you could see, it's quite playable and enjoyable. So stay tuned for the next video, which I'm going to be testing the GTX 460, which should do a little bit better than this. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and help me reach 1,000 subscribers. And thank you for watching.